Good morning, friends. My name is Anggita Kirana Putri. Today we are going to talk about the ideological meaning behind safe in women position in Doka Nikiste village. So, Doka Nikiste village is the one of the village in East Nusa Tenggara. So, at that time, in East Nusa Tenggara, Indonesia is known for the rich culture, custom, including the marriage system. So, in this village, marriage is a thick one because with the women becoming of their to all family property. So the matrilineal kinship system placed women in important position, but over the time the system began to shift, so with men dominating authority, and then leadership, access, and to knowledge. After that, men exploit the power system of nature and patriarchal ideology, so often leading to the discussion where men discussing issue alone while women just cook and serve the food. So the researchers in this journal using the qualitative method and a cultural studies paradigm to explore hidden factors like ideology and power in Doka Nisite Village, Jerebus District, Ngada Regency, and East Nusa Tenggara in Indonesia. So, the factors of the shift women position, the first one is globalization, economic, and education. So, after all the time, women cannot dominate again, so men more dominating more than women. So, but they cannot forget about the culture at that time, so they still protect and take care of women. But the cultural study concept, it's about the ideology of patriarchy came to dominate the feminism. I think that's all for me. Thank you very much. Good morning.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, sir. My name is Patricia Dewi Halida. So the journal that I review is Analysis of Student Interaction Needs in Discussion Activities and Online Tutorial Assignments. So this journal discussion the use of application to make it easier for students and lecturers to discuss and how students and lecturers respond to assignment for and discussion being discussed. So in this journal, research uses digital culture material. It can be seen from the technology application that they're using. The most widely material application that they're used is a handphone or cell phone. So the problem of this journal is students and lecturer or tutors in Universitas Terbuka having their application same like us, name of Adling, but in the Universitas Terbuka different name, and then they are having the application, they are discussed in this application, they are giving assignment in this application, and but after they are send the assignment and discussion to this application, they are exit from the application and then don't open the application anymore. So they don't know when the tutors or lecturers given feedback or given grades from their discussion or assignments. So to improve this application, they are want to notification to upgrade the application. So when they are having notification, they hope students or lecturers can the lecturers can given feedbacks to their students' discussion and assignments, and the students too can see what the feedback from the lecturer or tutors given to them. So because of that, the recommendation from the researchers is the need to continuously improve the skills and the use and utilizations of information and communication technology for virtual learners. So in terms of the type of reminder media, they are choosing WhatsApp application to make it easier getting notification from the students or from the tutors. And then the WhatsApps can be a medium for mediating message if there are new things happening in the online tutorial class in the application. So including in this case response, corrects, comments, or feedback from the lecturers or from the students, from message tutors or colleges in the class. So that's all from me. Thank you very much.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Rani Rahmadhani. I will present about interpreting Balinese methodology, time, character design, signification as a virtual entity animation. Bali have so many cultural Balinese methodology, time, characters can convey deeper meaning and serve a reflection of cultural value and beliefs. It crucial interpret their design signification to understand their cultural. Authors conducted a case study analysis of Garuda, Barong, Rangda, and Hanuman. This article examines that the design choice of each character and their cultural significance. It also considered how the characters were portrayed in the context of the story and what social commentary was conveyed through their design. So, the animate is representation about the culture of the Bali, but most of the audience is can accept about the animate, but the other side it can accept about the animate. The characters were portrayed in the context of the story and what social commentary was conveyed. Barong and Rangda, the characters of Barong and Rangda depict as complex and nuanced figures with rich backstory and motivation. These characters can be given even greater depth and nuance, allow the formal nuanced exploration of their roles in Balinese mythology. The display of Balinese purpose including the representation, the political identity, value, and to a lesser extent the expression of political identity. And the belief about the culture is have significance impact. If the representation cannot correct, so the interpretation can be misinterpreted. So the animate have to can interpret the real of the culture of the Balinese. And then Balinese culture as accurate or imprecise representation can lead to misunderstanding and reinforce cultural stereotypes. Despite this, the use Balinese mythology characters in animation can have positive cultural implications, such as introducing Balinese culture to a wider audience and serving a tool for cultural education, and also encourage interest and appreciation for Balinese culture among younger generation. Okay, that's all review from me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Arifah Nindia Putri. Now I want to review the journal entitled "The Construction Balinese Women's Identity" in the novel Sukrani Gadis Bali. So this journal related to the culture and 3 points. I already make it in 3 points. First one is a naming system. So in Bali, they have a structure for naming the child. So like first one name Putu and Kade, Katut, and so on and so on. So firstborn Putu, and so they already have the rule for the naming system. And before the first word is ni or I for woman, it's ni, and for men it's I. So like iputu or niputu for women. So it's already have the cultural system. And the second one is patriarchal culture. Like, and Sukrani was named Niwidi before, but because of her parents' divorce, her father changed her name to Sukrani, so that her mother will not recognize that is her daughter. So and the culture of Balinese people that time agree with that, and so the society, let's say, allow men to do what they want to the women that they have. And the second one is so Menegara is Sukrani's mother, and that time, and after she divorced with Sukrani's father, she made a food stall, and there's so many men came to the stall. So more men came to the stall than women, and it signified that men have more freedom to go to some places they want more than women. So women just stay in the domestic place, while men can do anything they want. And for it also signified that men can have a larger right to use family's money where they want than women. And the third, society construct identity. So the Menegara, after she divorced with Sukarni's father, she married again and have a child called Negara. And then after she had that Negara as her child, her name, which she also always called by men Negara. Men means mother, and Negara it's related to her child. So that constructed that the women, after she just become a mother and cannot be anything. Just it was implied by the nickname that society gave to her. And that's all from the research, the review from me. That's all. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning everyone, my name is Rani Rahmadhani. So in this time I will talk about transformation of Gondang Sabangunan traditional music into uning-uningan modern music at the Batak Toba ethnic traditional ceremony in Denpasar City. So this journal is part of cultural studies because it discusses one of the customary traditional that exists in Indonesia, Gondang Sabangunan music and uning-uningan. In this journal, discuss how the process of transforming traditional culture into modern culture at Batak Toba ethnic and traditional ceremony in Denpasar city. So, ethnic Batak Toba in Denpasar city changed the traditional music gondang sebangunan into uning-uningan traditional music. They have some factor why they changed the traditional music to modern music, because in Denpasar Bali, Batak Toba ethnic who live there cannot play the traditional music like in Danau Toba. So they changed the gondang sebangunan into uning-uningan as entertain, not as traditional music. This change is attributed to internal factors such as economic factor, artist creativity, and cultural transmission to the younger generation. And the external factor include globalization and pop culture. The transformation has led to the fading of traditional music, shifting its function into entertain, and artists becoming more focused on material. The younger generation is less familiar with traditional music. Maybe that's all. Thank you. Have a nice day.